Okay, welcome everyone. We're going to go straight into our relaxing, centering, internal energy developing sequence. So first thing, we're going to relax. We're going to try to soften and collapse all the channels on the front of the body. So I want you to just sit into your legs a little bit. And then gently bringing the tailbone under and bringing the head forward while staying on top of your legs. Don't stick your bums or your hips back. And just try to let the head hang down. And while we're doing this, investigate the front of the body. See if you can just soften it and relax it a little bit more. Just let the weight of the head hanging down. Lengthen the back and naturally shorten the front. Notice how you're breathing more into the back of the body. Just feeling that gentle activity in the back, the gentle activity of the breathing in the back of the body. Feel your weight dropping into the middle of the feet. And just relaxing, letting the head fall forward, stretching the back of the neck, stretching the back. But also you're tucking the tailbone under, so you're also stretching the back downwards as well. And slowly pushing from the feet and unrolling up, unfurling the spine, rolling up through the spine until you come back up, head last, to a neutral position with the head floating. So your head floating and you have your feet pressing down on the ground, and you have this dantian point, 3 finger widths below the belly button inside the body. Just feeling that, relaxing. Now we're going to do a yang posture, so just let the hands float up, keep the shoulders relaxed. The legs can go long, but don't push the knees back. Stretch up. Make sure the shoulders are relaxed and the head's relaxed, neck's relaxed. And now take your energy, I'm mirroring you, so when I say your left hand, I mean this hand. So take your left hand high and your weight slightly across to the right foot. Feel that stretch spiraling across through the ribs. And change to the other side. Right hand stretching up. Weight more in the left foot, turning slightly towards the left. And just do that a few times. Just stretching. Just feeling the whole body opening and lengthening, but also in a very relaxed way. So although you're doing it, there's effort involved, you also have got this underlying ease and relaxation. And coming back to the center, and just slowly softening the shoulders and the hips. So you lower your height a little bit, and the arms come down and the arms hang freely by your sides, just relaxing the shoulders. Float the head top up. Keep the legs, the hips open and relaxed, and the weight dropping to the bubbling well points. Now we're going to do the circling with the dantian. So remember, if you take this as your neutral point, so just take your dantian behind that, back from that place, and then to the side of it, and in front of it, and to the other side of it, and back around to behind it again. So you're circling that original resting point. So if you imagine the dantian being a point in your belly inside, and now you're using that same point to draw a circle around the original place that was. So you're just circling, resist the temptation to turn it into a stretch. Just let the breathing come and go naturally, just relaxing into the body, calm and present. This is a very important exercise, this, if we can do it correctly. Main aspect of doing it correctly is staying with it. So it's one of those movements that you could just set the body off and then start thinking about other things. But just bear in mind that the practice of Qigong, of Taiji and Qigong, is all about the awareness and the attention being present. So feel the changes. Try to keep the exercise smooth, the movement smooth and flowing. Keep it correct, as in you're moving around the resting place of the dantian, drawing a circle around that point. You try to keep the rest of the body very calm and relaxed. While you actively, volitionally move your dantian. Very calm, very comfortable. Stay with the body. Be aware of the head top, light and suspended. Be aware of the feet, solid, heavy, rooted to the ground, and the dantian moving in the middle. Calm and relaxed. Flowing. As I said, resist the temptation to push it out to the extremities. You're not trying to do that. Just teaching the body to move through all these different strategies in a smooth, relaxed way. Change direction of rotation. Comfortable and calm. If you find an area of difficulty, don't contend with it. So one of the sort of foundation sort of intentions or part of the philosophy of Taiji and Qigong is non-contending. So you don't try to dominate and force areas of the body to do what you want. You put the awareness in there, you have a clear intention, this is what I'm looking for, and then you try to smoothly and gently achieve that. And where you have difficulty, you are patient and kind to the body, and you don't try to force it to do things that initially it might be new things, it might be areas of injury, and there might even be issues that are just local to today or now that will go away. So you don't make them into problems, you just try to find the best way that you can do this movement. Feel the weight changing in the feet, feel the back, the spine changing from arched to bowed, bowing to the sides. Make sure you don't push the hips out to the sides. And relaxing. Just feeling the body standing comfortably, calm and relaxed. Breathing. Comfortable. So take your weight to the right foot and just put the left foot just slightly behind you on the ground. And then just circling and have your hands over your dantian. You're just circling, you're just being very, very passive in the left ankle. Change direction whenever you feel like it. You're being quite passive in the left knee. And so the movement is really coming from the top of the thigh, from the hip area. And you're just gently putting the foot, the ankle, the knee, the whole leg system through just a gentle exploratory stretch. Put the foot back on the ground and feel what it feels like when you put the weight into it. Put the right foot behind you and do the same thing with the right foot. Keep the body relaxed and comfortable and balanced as you do this. Sense of ease. Keep the head top floating, the breathing coming and going naturally. Just gently shaking out the legs and feel what it feels like to have the foot, the leg line, just bearing your weight, bringing the support of the ground up through the body to the head top. As the weight of the body accumulates and flows down to the feet and to the ground. So you have this yang rising energy and this yin descending energy. In the poetic language of the classics, you have heaven, you have earth, and you have human in the center. So we're standing between heaven and earth. We're just trying to get this. So we're just easefully being here. We're not holding positions and blocking that flow. So just relaxing. So now we're going to do some breathing exercises. So if you bring your hands up and open them. Take them back, don't tense the shoulders, just stretch them back. So you're really feeling a stretch from the center of the chest along the side of the chest and the arm. You're dropping the thumbs, lifting the little fingers. So you're spiraling your arms and you're breathing into the front of the body. Now letting your tailbone go back and the middle of your body come forward, arching your spine, keeping your arms as far back as you can have them. Breathe into the front of the body. And then relax and just let the body change. And now you start to push the middle of the body back, bring the tailbone under and breathe into the back of the body. And relaxing and bringing on the other stretch. Middle of the body forward, tailbone back. Arms back, breathing into the chest, the whole front of the body, and relax, pushing through the back, breathing into the back, and change. Couple more, so just pushing forward, pushing the back back. Really breathing, opening that part of the breathing apparatus. Breathing into the front. One more cycle. Opening the back. Keep the legs engaged, so don't lock them. And just let your hands come down, let the body return to neutral, just standing quietly, listening to the body. So we're just going to investigate these areas of the body that we really want to get moving. So if you bring your hands up to the ribs and just gently press in with the heel of the hand and the fingers and the thumb and just notice that area collapsing on the out breath, and then try to be fairly specific and make it expand on the in breath. So remember, this is an exercise, so when you breathe normally, you won't be emphasizing this particular part of the breathing apparatus quite so much, but now in this exercise, really try to open it. Try to be quite specific. Very good. Making your dragon's claws and putting them on the top of the chest and doing the same thing. And again, try to be quite specific. Try to move these areas with the breath. Just feeling comfortable and embodied as you do this. Whole sense of embodied ease when you with your awareness, your mind, tracking the body, creating clear intention, clear instructions for the body, and then seeing if you can get the body to follow that. And then putting the backs of the hands onto the sides, Again, fairly strong pressure, make it comfortable for yourself, and then trying to push your hands apart. Try to be fairly specific where you're working. Of course, other areas will move as well. Try to really concentrate on these areas where we're pressing. Putting the hands on the tummy. Keep the weight in the bubbling well points. Keep the head top floating. Keep the shoulders down and relaxed. Backs the hands, the lower back. Let the arms come down, and then focusing on the upper back, behind where my hands are, to see if you can get that area to move. And just feeling yourself breathing, now using all these areas, using them all together. And just let them do their own natural thing. Don't be too prescriptive. But just notice that all these different areas are joining in. Body feeling very comfortable and energized. So we're going to do a specific breathing exercise now, but it's related to what we've just been doing. So sitting down slightly, have the palms upturned, and push from the feet and expand everywhere. Expand everywhere into a big open feeling. Don't push the knees back, long straight legs. And then sit back down, closing, returning to the center, whole body closing and returning. Okay, so this is a yang movement in the body, expanding, rising, and a yin movement, closing, falling, contracting. Opening, expanding, rising, contracting, falling. Just relaxing and just feel that in the entire body. So the idea is that everywhere is joining in the expanding and everywhere is joining in the returning, the contracting. Don't let the joints collapse. So when you're doing the opening, you really want this feeling of the joints opening. And then keep the joints relaxed and open as you come back. Don't sort of collapse. It's not correct. And bringing the hands down. Trying to let the body manifest naturally, just very full and energized, but very relaxed. So this is the yin-yang balance that we're looking for. Let the hands float up over the chi hai, over the front of the dantian, just below the belly button. And just feeling the body. So we've just given the body a gentle workout, an energizing, stretching, relaxing workout. Just feel your feet on the ground, relaxed, rooted, grounded feet, with the ankles and the knees neutral, the hips open and relaxed. Feel the head top floating up, back of the neck open, shoulders neutral, balancing the front and the back. And we're just breathing, feeling the body, feeling all the different areas opening and closing. Fantastic. Thank you very much for coming, everybody. So that's the end of the session today. Hopefully see you next week. Thank you.